Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie Down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Aquarius. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading camera is in here for you. If you have Aquarius as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign, happy birthday to the Aquarius sons out there. It is your season, your time to shine. I literally just got back from vacation yesterday. I was gone for about 2 weeks, so I appreciate all of your patience as you've been waiting on me to get back into the monthlies. Now, if you're on Patreon, I did extended for a couple signs for Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio, so go check those out. Those are still very much relevant. But hopefully you guys are feeling a little bit better from the last reading. The last reading was very, very intense, very sad, a lot of grief, a lot of like heavy feelings. So hopefully you guys are feeling a little bit stronger or a little bit lighter now. If not, that's okay. These things last as long as they're going to last. Also, just quick shout out to a lot of other things I have going on. I am opening up my readings. So my readings are going to be open on Calendly. You can find all that in the link in the description box or link in any of my bios on Twitter or Instagram. And it's first come, first serve, very limited availability. Patreon always gets early access to book with me. So make sure you're on the Patreon, guys, because I always do exclusive, extended, and early access content. All right, so let's get into this, Aquarius, and see what's going on for you right now for your season. We do have a Leo full moon coming up, which is opposite of your sign. So you may be still in this process of releasing a lot of things going on, especially when it comes down to your self-worth. But let's flip over your blunt truth oracle and we will see what's going on for you. Okay, so we're still in this energy. You have another sad love story. And then you have there's something better. Okay, so you guys are still in the process of grieving, still in the process of trying to keep an open mind that there is something better than what you have lost. So let's clarify another sad love story for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node. We have mental health check. There's something better. Clarify there's something better for Aquarius. There's something better. Can you clarify there's something better? What? There's like 5 cards that keep... Ancestral communication, not the one. Jeez, okay. They're very adamant on telling you there's something better. This is not the one. Whatever it is not the one. And there's a lot of signs that are pointing to that, especially if you're seeing 333. It is trying to tell you that there is something or someone better or whatever it is that you're really pining over or just really still obsessing about is not the one for you, or it's not your end all be all. Person, place, or thing. Okay, so like I said for the last reading, there's a process of trying to accept that. A lot of you are not in the acceptance stage just yet, but this should be reassuring and validating to you that you don't have to get stuck on whatever it is you're stuck on, because there's something better. All right, there's something better, or whatever it is that you lost was not the one. Whatever, in whatever context that is for you. All right, so for Aquarius, can you tell us more context in there's something better? What aspect of Aquarius life are they needed to look out for this something better or this not the one scenario? Unrequited or unbalanced? Okay. Tell me more. Test or lesson? What else? Is there something better or is not the one? We have friendships. We have blessing in disguise. We have they will reach out. What else do we have? We have yes. Okay, rejection. Okay. Completion or closure. This reading is also very heavy still. You're still in this heavy energy. But what the message really is saying to me is that the more time you spend pining over people that don't see you, that don't really want to hang around you, that don't really like you, that are not showing you reciprocation, or the relationships are balanced, the more time you are wasting from finding people that actually do want to be around you, that do want to reciprocate, that do want to connect with you. Okay. And so there is a very big lesson right now for you, Aquarius, in learning to not take rejection so personally. A lot of you get really, really, really triggered by rejection, or you perceive things as rejection very easily. And we've had a couple readings like this before. I've mentioned this in, like, maybe not the last one, but I think it was like the one before this, where I was telling you that a lot of you are very, very sensitive to rejection. And so therefore you never like put yourself out there, or, when you do get rejected, it's like it really sticks with you. But there's a lesson in that rejection is not about you. Like 90% of the time, 99% of the time, it's not about what you are lacking. Rejection can simply be preference, or a lack of compatibility, or maybe that you're too good for somebody, if you look at it that way, because sometimes we can get rejected because of other people's insecurities. And for me personally, I had to look at rejection as sometimes people are intimidated by me, or they get very insecure about me, and so they will reject me. And I'm like, well, what am I doing wrong? Nothing. Nothing. But you have to understand that sometimes people are just not on your level, right? And so finding people that are not insecure about you or can meet you where you are is what the lesson is about right now. It's not about staying on these friendships or these jobs or, these scenarios that did not work out and just being mad. Okay. Being mad is not going to get you anywhere after a certain time. Once you experience and you acknowledge, okay, this person rejected me, this situation hurt me, I'm mad at this person. Okay, that's great. Now let's move on, right? So a lot of you are still like going over this and over this and over this, and you're still mad, and you're still talking about it, you're still giving this a lot of energy. And Spirit is like, look, let's close this out. Let's wrap it up. Wrap it up then, okay? Let's close this chapter. All right, because it was a blessing in disguise, and you trying to wrap around in your mind, like, why did this happen? Why did this person reject me? Why did they reject me? Why don't they like me? Let's just chalk it up to the fact that we always don't know why things happen, okay? And we have to also chalk it up to the fact that it's not always about us. We don't need to always take it so personally, okay? Aquarius and Leo are on that axis where you take a lot of things to heart. You just do. And the more that you try not to, the more you do. All right. So there's a lesson in a lot of Aquarius and Leo's lives where you do experience a lot of rejection because you do stand out. You are different. You are meant to find your people, but you are meant to change your perception about rejection. A lot of you are just getting so stuck on it and looking at it from the wrong angle, as it's like a me problem. I'm bad. I'm defective. Is there something wrong with me? No. Okay. And a lot of you need to get into therapy and have a talk with a therapist about this, especially if you do experience rejection sensitivity. Sometimes that can be mixed in with other like mental things going on. I know for me personally, I have BPD, and rejection sensitivity and abandonment is very, very, very like hard for me. So, it could be something like that, or even ADHD. I know there's underlying things there, but, just get with a therapist, somebody that can talk to you about it, and they can maybe give you a more accurate analysis or diagnosis for something like that. But whatever this is here that is perceived as rejection, you have to change the way you're looking at it, as it was a rejection because things just don't work out for you. Okay. You're looking at it as a way like you're bashing yourself about the rejection, instead of changing your perception and seeing it on the brighter side and being like, well, it obviously didn't work out for a good reason, or this repeated patterns of these things not working out, what is this trying to tell me about the types of people I go for, the types of jobs I'm looking at, the types of environments I find myself in? Maybe it's I'm putting myself in environments that are too small for me. Maybe I'm putting myself in relationships that are too small for me. And so therefore I keep getting rejected. It's not because I'm not good enough. It's not because I'm too different for anybody. It's not because I'm not a likable person. But maybe you just need to put yourself in positions that are people are up here and you can be up here too. Not like you have to keep coming down for people, keep coming down, keep compromising, keep changing yourself. You never have to do that. Okay, so let's see, what's the advice for Aquarius here at this time? What is the advice in regards to these things here and this rejection that we're experiencing? Creativity, interview, new love, let the new in, crying or release, intuition. Oops. What is the advice for Aquarius? Travel, branch out, and focus on committing to those who are willing to commit to you. All right. There's no need to like get all stuck on people that refuse to commit to you and be like, well, let me keep changing myself for these people. It's not worth that. It's really not. It's not worth it at all. And you may have these people, these individuals reach out to you, still trying to like bide your time, but set those boundaries there and really fight for the type of relationships that you want, but not with the people that are not willing to just give it to you effortlessly. Find those people that are willing to fight just as hard as you fight, because friendships are very important to you. And you deserve friendships that are right there fighting for you like you fight for them. A lot of you feel like nobody fights for you the way that you fight for them. Well, maybe you have to get better at discerning those types of people and choosing those people that are like that. Some people are just not personally, they don't like high maintenance friends, or they don't like high maintenance relationships. They like relationships that are very easy and comfortable and that are not very challenging, or they like relationships that are, you know, they want somebody exactly like them and to like follow their lead. But you Aquarius are not a puppy. You're not one of those follow the leader type of people. And so finding people that can stand their own and are just as unique as you and are not trying to compete with you or whatever is really where you need to be going. A lot of you just keep trying to fit into the same types of circles, the same types of groups, the same types of jobs. You're not going to find what you're looking for in the same environment. You have to use your creativity, your Aquarian energy, and think outside the box. Like, okay, first let me look at myself and see what are my talents, what do I like, and am I actually putting myself in environments like that? You know, if I like poetry, if I like art, do I even have any artistic friends? Like, do I even have any friends into poetry? And if I don't, that's a problem. If I like music, if I like gaming, where am I not putting myself in those environments to find people like that? A lot of you are just like wanting the people you already know to become, you know, more like you in some ways or understand you. It's not happening. It's not happening. So a lot of you will have to like branch out more. You'll have to step outside your comfort zone, travel more, go put yourself in new environments and be creative with it. Okay. And a lot of you are needing to cry and release. Some of you are really trying to like reject your own feelings because you're feeling rejected and you're like, yo, it's whatever, or you're like deflecting it like, I don't care, it's whatever, it's okay. Some of you really need to cry and let it out and be like, you know, this is a situation where I do feel rejected and I do feel hurt, but instead of like blaming and shaming everybody else forever, I'm going to like, you know, accept these emotions and let them like just pass through. All right. And then you have hidden enemy. A lot of people that are leaving your life essentially could have been not for your best interest at heart, or maybe they were a hidden enemy because they were going to hold you back, or they are holding you back from being your true self. Every time something is ripped away from us in our lives, it's an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves and understand where things went wrong, not just blaming anybody else, but looking at ourselves and seeing, what role did I play in this? And how can I make sure that this does not happen again? Not by me hiding from the world, not by me avoiding relationships or jobs or, whatever, but looking at the types of qualities in certain people and remembering, I've seen these traits before and these inconsistencies before, or, this jealousy before. So I'm not going to go for people like that anymore. I'm going to really be intentional about choosing people that are, secure and confident and grounded and balanced, and making sure I'm those things as well. All right. So, what we got for Aquarius here? One thing for Aquarius to surrender for their season. Surrender your belief in scarcity. It's a good one. The universe is asking you to be open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Yeah, a lot of you do have this scarcity mindset where it's time to let go. It's time to let go of the people or the jobs or whatever that's leaving your life. And a lot of you are afraid, like, I'm not going to find what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to hold on to this. In the meantime, it's time to let go. There's been a long time coming in Aquarius readings where it's time to let go and be open to the new. And a lot of you are holding on to things out of comfort. Fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus are the comfort queens of the zodiacs, okay? Fixed signs love comfort. Doesn't matter if it's good comfort, doesn't matter if it's bad comfort. They just want what's familiar, and that's what they will always go towards. So you have to be very careful. A lot of you are mentally clinging on to something that is very comfortable, or types of people that are familiar to you. But what is familiar is not always what is healthy, and I say that all the time. What else is coming towards Aquarius? What can Aquarius expect at this time? What else is coming towards Aquarius? What can Aquarius expect right now? This Three of Cups in reverse. I think that came out in your last reading with the Three of Swords. So I do still see you like in could be a third party situation or just like a mixing and mingling thing. What else is coming towards Aquarius at this time? I see you slowly making some progress too. Seven of Swords, reverse. And you are being honest with yourself about the fact that it's time to move on, or you're not fully happy somewhere. I do see new love coming in, like it said, new love. But a lot of you are very tempted to kind of go backwards still. We have Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, So there's clarity, and there's a new path that is opening up for you that you are going to be taking slowly but surely. Knight of Pentacles. It's just going to take some time. It's going to take some time. It's a lot of like scattered energy where it's like, I want to move forward, but it's just a lot of like back and forth, a lot of weighing the pros and cons. But once you make that mental switch and you're like, okay, I know that this is just scarcity mindset. I'm just holding on because of comfort. Then it makes it easier to let go. All right. So what's the last bit of advice for Aquarius at this time? So last bit of advice for Aquarius at this time. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North, Aquarius. You have Emperor, Ten of Swords. Close out that chapter. Ace of Wands. Take your lack of like excitement, or your lack of like, or your burnt out feeling, or your frustrated feeling as a sign to stop. And Three of Cups, finding people that really want to be around you. Generator, and manifesting generator. Your frustration about a situation not working out is your sign to let it go. It's your sign that it's time to drop it. It's your sign that it's no longer serving you. Your lack of enthusiasm, your lack of excitement behind it is your sign it's time to drop it. Projectors, you feeling bitter and burnt out is your sign to let it go. It's your sign to move on from the situation. Reflectors, you feeling disappointed, lack of like any type of substance from a group of people or a situation, a scenario. It's time to let it go. Manifestors, your anger and your ability to feel at peace is your sign to let it go. All right. You got the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups upright, which is great. That means that there are new people waiting for you. There's a new group waiting for you. There's new times of celebration. There's new coworkers. There's new people, okay, that want to connect with you, but not until you end this 10 of Swords, not until you make peace with the fact that these other people, this other thing, this rejection thing, it has to end, okay? You're still energetically giving it your energy, and it's keeping it alive, and it's keeping you stuck on it, but you gotta close that door. And that's exactly what I told Aquarius on the extended on Patreon. I was like, in order to fully heal, you have to close the door. A lot of you are leaving it open, or you're still talking about it. You're still engaging with it somehow. You're still checking people's pages. You're still, you're doing something to keep it alive. Like, you may say, oh, I'm over it. No, you're not. Look at it. You're not. It's a lot of you have not closed the chapter yet. And by closing the chapter, that also means moving on, okay? You can't just close a chapter and be like, okay, I moved on, and you just never open up again. You never reconnect again. That it has to be a two-part thing. You end it, you complete it, and eventually you start opening up again to new energies and understanding that you can't just stay in a hiding place forever. You go into the new world, new energy with new confidence. Aries energy here. Confidence, like, I'm not going to hide anymore. I'm going to just be free. I'm going to be myself. I'm not, take it as a blessing in disguise, a good thing, that you don't have to minimize yourself. You don't have to be around these people anymore that didn't appreciate you, or you can just be yourself. You can start fresh. You can, put on a new face, a new you, so to speak. Okay. With people who want to celebrate you and be around you, and you let go of this burden. Once you do it mentally, you're free. A lot of you are almost free. There's just like a switch that has to go off in your head, like this, like, okay, I'm going to make this decision. I'm going to let this go. I don't know where we're going to be after this. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to look like. But you're going to come back and be grateful you did. You're going to be like, oh, Bronx, you were so right. Something way better came in. I just had to be brave, and I had to fully close that door and let go of that comfort and be open to new people who accept me and care about me and love me. I'm telling you, I'm 100% certain it's going to happen, but you energetically have to close it so it can come in. It can't come in until you close it. Okay? So thank you, Aquarius, for watching. Happy birthday again. If this reading resonated for you, please let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so this channel can thrive. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.